and the Faculty Empowerment Wing of Lead India Foundation. It was co-founded by late Dr. Sri APJ Abdul Kalam. With over 1,000 motivational sessions, his impact spans colleges, training academies, and even international platforms. His dedication to education, leadership, and empowerment continues to inspire thousands across Telugu districts and beyond. So let's welcome him warmly. With his deep expertise in various domains, Mr. Reddy stands as a beacon of knowledge, positivity, and purpose. Welcome you, sir, for the session.
Yeah, I will.
A very happy afternoon to you, my dear friends. Very happy afternoon to all of you. Please say happy afternoon.
Yeah, happy afternoon.
Please. Why have I not said, where is Palli sir? Kindly ask him also to join. Vijay Bhaskar sir, because those are the only one or two I know. Sorry. And what about Koteshwara sir? Please ask all of them to join. Join madam. Thank you. Thank you. Last night we met her at a very sacred place. See, these days we simply say good afternoon without feeling any goodness inside us. You know, every word has a positive, a certain emotional vibration, and happiness carries a wonderful positive energy. Nobody can say happy afternoon without smiling. Nobody can say. It's not possible. That's why I have converted for the last 10 years my greeting from good afternoon, the meaningless, dull, overused good afternoon to happy afternoon. And yes, my dear friends, I see at the very outset, Palli sir also, Mr. Koteshwara asking you at the very outset. Let me tell my dear friends, I am humble enough to know that many of you here have more knowledge than me, though not experience, because I have been teaching since 1980, right from my age of 22. Now I am 68. I'm just about to complete my 68th year also. So for the last continuously 45 years, I have been teaching. Though the government has given me retirement, I have not chosen to retire because I am associated. I was fortunate enough to associate with Dr. Abdul Kalam Garu, with whose inspiration, since my retirement in 2016 at the age of 58, I've been going around the country giving motivational sessions. Especially my passion is to talk and interact with the teachers. Then students come next. And now here I am a representative, an ambassador from iFocus, which was founded by our Guru Sri Kuppa Vasudeva Sharma Garu, with the inspiration and guidance from Sadhguru Shivananda Murthy Garu. And friends, I'm very happy with the way the morning session went. Now, one thing I promise, friends, every word that comes out of my mouth, it's not mine. I don't speak. Let the Guru speak. Let the Guru speak. The sacred Paramapujya Paramacharya Garu, Paramapujya Jayendra Saraswati Garu. I am not adding late because they are not late. Their energy pervades all the way, always. As mother and father have no death, always they are with us. Those great Gurus are always with us. And also our sacred current Guruji, Sri Jayendra Saraswati Ji, in their august sacred presence, we are conducting this session. And I promise one single word also will not be uttered to waste your time. And I promise one single moment also I will not bore you, provided you make one promise to me. That is, you give your 100% to the session. It's not a one-way talk. It will be an interactive session, friends. Okay. Now, friends, let us ask one or two questions. Right. Generally, these days, you're all more than 30, 35. I'm sure you might have attended one or two yoga sessions. In the yoga sessions, generally we hear one word. Let us go back, go back, go back. Where shall we go back? Where does the yoga teacher want us to go back? Tell me, my dear friends. Where shall we go back? Where shall we go back? Where? Home? I know you have small kids, definitely you want to go back as soon as possible. No, those married sisters. Okay. Where shall we go back, my dear friends? Let us go back. Generally we hear nature. Go back to nature. That's okay. I'm not talking about that. In the yoga session they say, let us go back to, come on. Once I say this, definitely you will be answering. Once I say this, you will not be passive like this, okay? Let us go back to our childhood. Everybody wants to go back to childhood. Why? What is the uniqueness of childhood? What is the uniqueness, my dear friends?
Innocence.
Innocence.
No restrictions.
No restrictions.
No responsibility.
Unbridled. No responsibility.
No limitations.
No
Limitations.
limitations.
Peaceful mind.
Peaceful mind. Childhood innocence. Okay.
Energetic.
More? No study. More study. More. Okay. Yes. But you have not mentioned the obvious, the most important character which we have all to learn. That is, children give their 100% to the present activity. They always live in the present moment, my dear friends. That is the greatest secret for success. One who gives 100% to the present moment, who lives totally in the present moment, he is bound to be a success. Right? What happens in our classrooms? We go on teaching, but our students, either they think about yesterday or they think about tomorrow's exam. Suppose they're all married sisters are here. They see their mother-in-law. The mother-in-law is 80 years old. 80 years. Very mellowed. But when we see the mother-in-law, we don't see the mother-in-law of today. We see the mother-in-law of 20, 30 years back when we got married. She tortured us, tormented us. You see? We see that is telescopic viewing. We see into the past or into the future, but don't see the present. So, the challenge of a teacher is, my dear friends, to bring the minds of the students into the present. That is the greatest challenge you are facing. Is it not so? Now, that's why I want you to make a promise to me, my dear friends. Please be children to this 1 hour. Will you promise me? Will you become children? Will you become children? Okay. Let us see. If you have patience and if you are interested, we will extend it by 10 minutes. Now, children means they play. We will be in a playful mood, and whatever I ask you, you do. Okay? Without feeling this other. Don't worry. I don't ask you to dance because I myself don't know how to dance. Okay? With that, please join me. Now, yes. Next. Who is the mother of all diseases? Before that, how the modern man's mind is not where it is. You all know about meditation. Meditation means, some people think meditation means close your eyes, breathe and hold. When people breathe and hold, they go into heaven. Yes, in 2014 on June 21st in Hyderabad it happened. My friend, one of my friends, an Ayurvedic doctor, he was demonstrating some Mahat Pranayama in front of an audience of 200 people, he died. So meditation is not that. People think, I do meditation, sir. Every day I do meditation. First of all, doing is not meditation. Non-doing is meditation. You know that? Non-doing, what is meditation? Not those 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Being in meditation round the clock. Then what does it mean? The beautiful, the most, the shortest but the most powerful, real, near to truth definition of meditation is being here now is meditation. Being here now, that is meditation. So, a teacher, a powerful teacher will succeed in bringing the minds of the students into the classroom and make them being here now. I'll tell you. It seems one passenger boarded a train. He boarded a train carrying 2 boxes. He sat in the seat. But he was holding both these boxes on the head. He was holding 2 boxes, big boxes. People were shocked. Why this man is carrying? Is he mad or what? So one passenger sitting opposite in the opposite bench, he asked, Anna, why don't you put down your boxes, your luggage? He said, no, I can't do that. Why? A train though, it is carrying my burden. Why should it carry my boxes, burden of the box also? Let me carry my own boxes. We are all as name as that passenger. We all carry 2 boxes. What are those 2 boxes? Worry about the past, regrets of the past and worry about the future. All regrets only. We all carry regrets. That's why all the hate gone. I should not have taken my PC. I should not have done this. I should not have married this woman. Wow, that is the greatest mistake in my life. Everybody carries this kind. Or worry about the future. Fear. Fear haunts us, my dear friends. Fear of the unknown. Fear of tomorrow. That's why. Now, I put one question to you. Who is the mother of all diseases? You promise me that you will be children and you will answer every question. Okay? Right or wrong? You will leave it to me. Try to answer. Who is the mother of all diseases? Stress. Good. Laziness.
Or thoughts? Fear.
Thoughts, thinking, overthinking, fear. Yes, my dear friends. Yes, mother of all diseases. Alright, I'm putting the mic here, and that is the weakness of every man. Every man is mentally handicapped. I know from experience. You can say, do you know? Yes, every woman is a multitasker. That's why Durga is shown with 10 hands. That means a woman can do 10 things at one time. A man cannot do more than one thing at a time. I know many people, when the wife or the daughter gets tea and offers, he is talking on phone, he puts the tea here, and many times it happens, That's why, Okay. Then what? I wonder, who is the mother of all diseases? I will ask. Okay. Right? Before I answer, all your answers are correct. There is no wrong answer here. No? Before I answer your question, I would like you to visualize, to imagine a situation. A man and a woman are walking. You have not seen them before. Where have you put here also? Where is gone out? Okay. Please call all of them. I want to draw energy from all of you actually. So I want to learn from you and leave from here better than when I came, when I come. So, you have not seen them. But one spiritual guru says, by taking one look at them, you can tell with 100% guarantee, correctness, accuracy, whether they are husband and wife or not. How can you? Guess. Even unmarried people also can make a guess by looking at other people. Your neighbors, your parents. Tell me, guess. I'm going to change the energy of this hall within just 2 minutes. I promise you, within just 2 minutes. If you answer this question. Huh?
If they are fighting with each other, then they are couples.
Wonderful.
They're husband and wife. Wow.
If lady is talking and the Jen is hearing,
Listening?
then they are husband and wife.
Wow, beautiful. Excellent. Okay. Nice that you have tried to answer. Yes, the Guru says, suppose the man is walking ahead, the woman is walking at least 50 feet behind, at least. And how are they walking? As if they are carrying the whole burden of the world on their head. Such a dull, without any emotion, without any joy, that I am walking with my life partner. Then take it for granted they are husband and wife. That's what he says. I am not saying, okay? Instead of that, suppose they are walking hand in hand, joyfully talking and joking and laughing as if they are flying in the clouds. Then taking it for granted that either the wife belongs to somebody else or vice versa. What does it speak? Maybe a joke, but it speaks volumes about the present day man's life or person's life. So marriage, okay, keep aside. Because before the marriage, during the time of wooing, you know wooing? Wooing is a kind of, what we call, love, a period when he is trying to, make commitment, the love period. Then, the man goes round and round her, uttering the same mantra 108 times, 1,000 times. What is that mantra? I love you, you are my breath, you are my life, this thing. The moment the marriage happens, mantra stops. And another kind of mantra starts from here. What is that mantra? Do you love me? How much do you love me? Do you love me? He says, cinema samjhe kya? Do you think it's a cinema to say? That's it, That's why in marriage, what is lacking is, love is not lacking. Love is there. But what is lacking, my dear friends? Expression. Wonderful, Amma. Expression is lacking. That's what we have. We know we love. Arey, do you love your wife? Do you love me? Arey, love nahi kare to itna subah se sham tak kitna, how much toil, hard work I do, huh? But they don't want all those lakhs of rupees. That woman, that poor woman wants just these two words. I love you. In America, in Western countries, if you don't utter this mantra for 3 consecutive days, it will become a ground for divorce. My husband has not said I love you for the last, before going to bed, they would say, I love you, sweetie, I love you. This is yes, they have made it a condition. Here, there is no such condition. That's why, Now, why did I say this one? Who is the mother of all diseases? Have you got them? Have you got the answer? The mother of all diseases. This is very important. Friends, look here. Later we can discuss. The mother of all diseases is, it begins with the letter S. Tell me. The mother of all diseases.
Stress.
Not stress. It's a bigger word. Stress is, of course. I'm telling you. Seriousness is the mother of all diseases. People who are serious, take it for granted. Already 75% disease have already entered. Only symptoms have to come. Half death every day. Because we think a teacher should be serious. You attended marriage. See, first you bless the couple and go and sit, just like our Professor Sab has said, and observe the people who come there. They come, all the people, and pose for photos as if they are the most important and serious, most people in the world. What message you are giving? So life from tomorrow onwards will be like this. Is it? Your energy, friends, a serious face attracts low energy. These days a new word has come. What is your energy signature? Energy signature. My energy signature is happiness. You should be able to say. First smile. Unless you smile, unless you laugh, only a happy teacher can create happy students. If the class, if you are serious, your students will be serious. What is it speaks about your life? So please, now clap, my dear friends. Clap happily. Clap happily. There are two kinds of teachers. I don't know to which category you belong. Some people, they enter into this sacred profession out of chance. But for some, it is a choice. So is it a chance? Some are teachers by chance. Some are teachers by choice. And those people are very lucky and fortunate because these people for whom teaching is not a vritti but a pravrutti. In parks, these days you meet some people at the parks evening. Some 4 or 5 people assembled. What are you? People introduce themselves. I am an engineer by profession. Okay. My profession is doctor. Somebody says, my profession is real estate. That is the profession. Another bugger says, a useless bugger, politics is my profession. Right? For you, politics is a profession. Politics should be service, seva. But these days, these fellows, uneducated fellows, clad in white shirt, khadi shirt, politics is my profession. Okay. And now you are there. The teacher, you are there. Okay. Our teacher says, as if he has done something wrong. I am a teacher by profession. As if, feeling guilty, ashamed of, because that fellow, and even a revenue employee, chaprasi, attendant. He says, my profession is revenue department. An electrical lineman is proud. But teachers, they think, very lowly profession. But unless you are proud of your profession, you are engineer, doctor, politician. My teaching is not my profession, I have created all of you. As long as you think teaching is your profession, you are misfit and unfit to be in this sacred calling. So what is teaching then, if not a profession? Teaching? So what's your name, sir? Which department you like to?
Balaji.
Sir.
P. Balaji, sir, mathematics department.
Mathematics, okay. So if teaching is not a profession, what it is? As per your opinion, sir.
Sir?
If teaching is not a profession, what is it? I said teaching should not be considered as a profession. Sir, what's your good name, sir?
I'm Santanam from the department of chemistry.
Santanam garu. We say Telugu people say Santanam. So we say Sandanam. Right. Telugu? What did you say? Your department is?
Chemistry.
Chemistry. Okay. Sir, if teaching is not a profession, what it is?
It's the way of inspiring students.
Arey! Teaching is not my profession. Teaching is my passion. Who said that? Who said that? Teaching is passion. The moment you say passion, your hairs will stand. If you are proud of the teaching, you said that. The moment you think that teaching is my passion, there are two kinds of teachers. There is a blame on teachers. Teachers, bill and bell. Bill and bell. Bill chodo. Bill is not in our hands. Bell is in our hands, Yes, I proudly say, yes, all teachers wait for bell. I too wait for bell. I too wait for bell. What is there to feel proud of waiting for bell, my dear friends? Why should we feel proud of waiting for bell? There are again two kinds who wait for bell. Some wait for bell
To start.
from inside the class. अरे अटेंडर बेल कब मारता इतना हो गया अभी क्लास नहीं हो रहे such fellows mediocrity those mediocre people are a curse on the earth. They are a curse for the teaching profession, my dear friends. But there are other kinds of teachers who also wait for the bell, but from where? From the staff room, from the department. They are restless for the bell to ring because they are like that cow who is grazing and filling the udder and eager to go to her calf and give the milk. Every teacher, great teacher is like that cow in staff room, he will, read, subject, study, and fill, to the full. And then he wants to, he's eager to go and share all those things to his students. A teacher is like a mother bird. A great teacher is like a mother bird. Who, wherever, a mother bird, she picks all those grains and that to feed with her children. Now, birdlings, a great teacher also, wherever he comes across a good speech, wherever he comes across a good, some good point, some good talk, some good knowledge, point, he will think, let me go and share this with my children. That is like, so we are all like mother birds, great teachers. So which category? See, friends, long back in 1981, I underwent training, orientation under a great professor. What the professor said, I have engraved on my heart. I live every class I then take, I live and I remember that great man, what did he say? He said, in the hands of an ordinary teacher, a mediocre teacher, text is everything. The text is the Bible, the Quran and the Gita. In whose hands? In whose hands, madam?
Media.
No! Let her translate. In whose hands? 100% is not here. 1% missed, okay? Fine. In whose hands? In the mediocre teacher's hands, text is everything. But in the hands of a great teacher, the text is only a pretext to bring the whole world into the classroom and teach life to the students instead of that lifeless information. Information, friends, I'll tell you. So, decide to which category you want to belong. Want to become the mediocre just by telling you these days those facts people can know. But what can I do as a teacher? That duty of a teacher, I'm sorry. My purpose is, what can the teacher do? We can inspire the students. How? By touching their hearts. Inspire, not just inspire, transform. What is the difference between transform and change? Because you seem to be the youngest, so I am asking you. Please forgive me. What is the difference between change and transform? Change. Change the mind. What is the difference?
So change is the temporary measure, whereas transformation is a permanent measure.
First, thanks for your participation. Please give me a big hand. Yes, clap loudly, my dear friends. Clap. Not for me, not for sir. For yourself, for your own health, for your energy. Clap loud. Now come, clap loudly. You will clap loudly. There will be all eyes for you. Sakalaishwarya will come to you if you clap. Because you'll be healthy. These days, people are clapping every day. No, I gone back. 6,000 I paid in 2012 and attended a lecture from morning to evening. All I learned was one message only. What is that? The man came from Delhi. What did he teach me? Morning, when you wake up, just 1 minute. If you clap 1 minute non-stop, the whole day you can be energetic and enthusiastic and healthy. No need for any, pills or anything. So that is the beauty of clapping. Clap loudly. Okay. Now what was I telling? Change is, as sir has said, change is temporary. I changed from ADMK to DMK, DMK to BJP, BJP to Congress. I can come back to AMU. That is change. Change today and change back again. Transformation is, as sir has said, it's a one way. You cannot come back. Like a caterpillar changes into butterfly. Can the butterfly come back as a caterpillar? No, it cannot. So remember that, friends. So the teacher, a great teacher's purpose is every word that comes out of his mouth is aimed at transforming the students. Now, okay, I'll tell you what did it say? Yes, That man said, it is not what you say, what you teach, that is important. It is not, it is not what you teach that is important, but how you teach that is important, So, a text is there. More than the text, more than the content, the manner, more than the matter, the manner of your teaching is going to make a change. Same textbook in so many people's hands will have a different results. So they deliver it. Some people are gold medalists at university in class utter flops. We know that. Utter flops. We remember our teachers, That's why, yes, you should be a very good communication expert and you should feel every word that you say to them. You feel like that great man who changed the image of India by uttering only those 2 words. What are those 2 words? My dear sisters and brothers of America, he said, and whole image of India changed just because of a great man. No? And in his words, we can get reminded about our another purpose. What is that? Once it seems a man asked Swami Vivekananda in America, hey man, how are you dressing like a bad man, like a beggar? Dress like a gentleman, he said. You know what he said? Swami Vivekananda, brightest man, quickest brain, genius, that brahmacharya gives that power, What did he say? Oh, in your country, a tailor makes a gentleman. But in our country, character makes a gentleman. Character. So that's what. And Vivekananda said, no, I need students or young men with iron muscles and steel nerves and diamond-like stability, vajra kathoramaina mind. That's it. These days, most of the children, the moment, they fail in one subject, they get to many people. My friend, another lecturer, was my classmate. His son got admission in Kharagpur IIT, and in the very first year, he committed suicide. And himself, many people these days, my dear friends, what is lacking? What is lacking, my dear friends? They are unable to face one small setback in life. That's why we say we can learn from our itihasas, we say. See, if in Mahabharata a person has to commit suicide, who should commit suicide, sir? Who should commit suicide? If in Mahabharata an Atmahatya or a suicide has to take place, who has to commit suicide? Think about it. In Mahabharata.
Losers. Losers.
Who?
Those who are losing.
Losing
Their battle.
No. Who should have committed suicide? Draupadi. No? Because she was disrobed in front of the whole assembly. She should. But did she ever think about that? She said, okay, I will see your end. Until that I don't, I'll keep my hair loose. I don't, set my hair. That was it. So we can learn from our itihasas. In Rama, did we ever come across suicide cases in Ramayana? Nobody. But our students, that's why we say, in iFocus we give some mantras. In iFocus organization, where some of your students have joined, in iFocus our gurus, teachers, what do they say? Yes, you have failed. The beautiful mantra they teach us. What is the mantra? Suppose you get a failure in life, you get something. Beautiful mantra. For all of us it will be useful. Because we all are victims of stress, That mantra is only 2 words. Only 2 words. What is that?
Next.
Right?
Better luck next time.
Better luck next time. Wonderful. Please clap. My mantra is even more powerful than even that also. That's a very good mantra. Better luck next time.
All is well.
All is well. But you have failed. And it's a setback.
That is also
Best
possible.
mantra is,
So what?
yeah! Come on, give a good clap. Very good. Yes. Really, you are good. Yes, that's what I wanted. Come on, you. So what? अरे मेरे चाइल्ड उनको वो इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज में सीट नहीं आया, मैं कैसा फेस बताना लोगों को, how to show my face. So what? Okay, so what? अरे this has happened. So what? भूकंप आ गया. So what? Yes. But so what is not enough. So what is instant stress buster? But
Instant.
ha, मैं फेल हो गया, so what बोल के सो गए तो क्या होता? So what? No. What next? So what? What next? What now? That is important. What now? So this is an active, kartrutva. That is, it puts you into action. That is the action word. That is stress buster word. So now friends, okay, we'll talk. A teacher cannot change, transform students merely by what we say, but what you are. What you are. The moment great teachers enters the classroom, the whole energy of the classroom will change. Your presence makes all the difference. By the way you think, the way you conduct yourself, the way even you think also. So how can they know our thoughts? Your thoughts can impact, my dear friends, not only the students but the whole universe. Every thought has that power, the power of the thought. So it comes out. You need not speak at all. You need not do anything. Just think and it will impact their lives. That's why not by just what you say, but by what you are, you can impact their lives, not only in the classroom, out of the classroom also. So that's why we should focus on our being, not our only teaching, right? So we say, my dear friends, we say, what is your goal? Suppose now, if I ask a friend, what is your goal, young man? What is your goal? So if I ask you, what was your goal and what is your goal? What was your goal? Generally, because we ask these questions to our students, what is your goal? What is your goal? To become a good professor or good teacher. Okay, that's your goal. That's your goal. But is there an end point? मैं तो आज overnight अच्छा professor बन गया. वैसा कुछ है? No, it's not there. It's a slow process. So what's your goal? If you ask our students, sir, I want to become a maths teacher. Why maths teacher? So maths teacher मेरा जिंदगी बर्बाद कर दिया. So I want to become a maths teacher. So when I was in 6th class, 6th class, in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, there is a festival called Dasara where we write a shloka under the Shami Vruksham. You know that? Shami tree is there where Arjuna hid all those weapons. So we go under that, we write a beautiful shloka, small shloka. Does anyone know about this? It's in Sanskrit. Shami shamayate papam shami shatru vinashanam arjunasya dhanurdhari ramasya priya darshanam. Okay, you don't know this? So there in 6th class we went and when you write that shloka and put the paper under the tree, all your wishes will be fulfilled. You have to write the wishes also there. So I wrote my wishes. In those days I forgot what my wishes in those days are. But after completing that, I was looking what my friend was writing. That fellow. I completed. That fellow wrote a new shloka. He created a new shloka. You know what he wrote? Shami shamayate papam shami shatrus will go. Shami shatru vinashanam. In Telugu he wrote. Dasraseluru aypoyevaraku lekkala saru sachbogaka. That is, by the time the Dasra vacation ends, let the maths teacher die. That was the meaning of the shloka. Because the maths teacher in those days was giving a lot of homework. So people, they cannot do maths problems so easily, So problem is maths, sir. Problem is maths, sir. So that's why I want to become a maths teacher. Okay, the lady or the girl became a maths teacher. Now, what is your goal? Sir, मेरा goal हो गया. Don't ask me about goal because I wanted to become a maths teacher. मैं बन गया. No. What's your next goal? Okay, next goal is different. To reach to marry the richest man in the world. Okay, that's different. Now the thing is, a goal is a closed-ended path. Once you achieve the goal, what next? There will be nothing. What next? You have achieved the goal. I am giving you one wonderful word that will move you till your last breath. What is that wonderful word? Think about it. Some word that is 10 times more powerful than goal. What is that? 10 times more dynamic than goal. What is the goal? What is the word?
Ambition.
Ambition and goal are same, almost same. Think about it, Matt sir.
Smart.
Smart? Goal should be smart, though they say in those personality development classes. Smart, they say. Okay, now I am not talking about that. A word which is better than goal.
Destination.
Destination is also goal only.
Vision.
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 Destiny.
Okay. As I said, there are no wrong answers. Okay?
Wisdom.
Oh. Yes, my dear friends. Unless our knowledge changes into wisdom, it will of no use. No? Knowledge is only information. That should become wisdom. That should get transformed to wisdom. Okay? That's what we want to. Now, my word was, what the word I wanted to give you? Purpose. Purpose is, it's a continuous process. He said, or young friend said, sir, I want to become, that's your purpose, that's your mission. Okay? My mission is to, make my subject easy to every student. That's my mission. That's why that was the mission of that great man. When people asked him, sir, how do you want to be remembered? How do you want to be remembered after the retirement from the presidency of India? And he didn't say, yes, I want to be remembered as a great people's president. He did not say. Who is that man? What did he say? I want to be remembered as a good teacher. So that is the sacredness of teacher. Abdul Kalam sir pursued his passion. Until his last breath, he was teaching. He was, pursuing his passion, talking to those students, BTech students. So that's why, what is your purpose? Each one should. Now I will share you one purpose that works for everyone, not only for you, but also to everyone. What is the purpose? General purpose. Now, as I said, I want to become a good, subject, chemistry, professor, whatever it is. But general purpose I can say. What is your purpose generally, madam? Suppose. Think about it. Okay, sir, get a support. Please give claps. All of you. Some of you are dipping into. A class after lunch is always a great challenge for every teacher. So, naturally, because that's why you should make people, students active after lunch class. After lunch. Now, what purpose? I'll give you one word, one acronym. Fill up that. MAD. MAD is it can be our purpose. MAD. What is the MAD? Fill that up with very good words, positive words. MAD. MAD is my purpose. MAD. Everyone's purpose can be. Before that, I'll say, unless you have a purpose or a mission also. First I thought you said mission, but later you changed it to vision. No, a person who has a vision, he will be never done. Mahatma Gandhi, he had these three words, TIE. People say Mahatma Gandhi used to be always active, very because he had these three words, TIE. Time. What is time? What is time? Time means totality. That is, he was always totally involved in the present moment. Totality. I means?
Integrity.
Okay, fine, that's good. Inspiration. See, inspiration. Unless in iFocus we teach or we are taught, unless you get inspired, you cannot inspire your students. First of all, are you there to be inspired? When you look at something, please, my dear friends, please. There are two kinds of people. One kind of people, they always take things for granted. They always take things casually. Just like that. Casually. They go to that, what is that? Niagara Falls. Did you ever go to America? There, Niagara Falls are there, Niagara Falls, when we look at, when we see, our heart stops. Like that. So one husband went and wife went to Niagara Falls. The wife was totally involved in the breathtaking beauty and of the image of the falls. The husband said, "Hey, bathroom में switch बंद करके आया नहीं? बाथरूम में स्विच बंद करा नहीं. He was thinking about bathroom switch. He was in front of Niagara Falls. That's why one guru, Sukabodhananda says, Sukabodhananda, some people, you cannot find any difference in their face whether they are in front of a buffalo or in front of Aishwarya Rai, he says. No, that was 20 years ago. Now Aishwarya Rai has become old, I think, no? So, the thing is, Navarasas are there. No? One of the Navarasas is wonder, Adbhuta Rasa. People who feel wonder by seeing this should be our energy. So, I said, Mahatma Gandhi, inspiration. So, you should first get inspired. Some people say, attend a class, क्या बोलता है, Hyderabad से आए, teachers आए, they want to add क्या है, my books में बहुत है. What is there that I congratulate all of you, my dear friends, everyone here, including our learned professor, because there is a blame on teachers. What is that? The moment they get a job, their learning doesn't expand. They forget books, they throw away books. This is a blame. Teachers don't read. I say, what is your identity? Self-identity that you give to yourself. Self-identity. Suppose, sir, somebody asks you to speak about yourself for one sentence. What are you? One sentence, not professor and all. Speak about you, not your name. Then what will you speak about yourself? Think about you. What will you speak about yourself? Did you ever think, what am I? What is my uniqueness? What is my uniqueness? कोई कभी इंट्रोड्यूस करना पड़ता, क्या इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं आपके बारे में? Come on, madam. Suppose I am lazy. That's your identity. Suppose I am very, enthusiastic. I am, I have integrity. I am honest. These things can be. No, a person has many identities. The most important identity that you give to yourself. Suppose I say, I am a good teacher. I am a public speaker. But there is one identity that we, as a teacher, we all can give to ourselves. That should be the first identity that will keep you always young and energetic. That will keep that identity. And I am giving you the acronym. You give me the full form. Are you ready? Come on, give clap. Everywhere. Lovely, friends. Wow. Come on, sir, math. Chemistry, sir. No, math, sir. Come on. Yeah. I am. L. Come on. My dear friend, think about it. I am L.
Listener, learner.
Yes, wonderful. L. Say something very good. Try like that. Come, become children. Sir, my boltu, sir. Sir, like that. That energy, if you want from your children, you should expect it now. Come on. And suppose, we are, recording video. You show to your children. Daddy, kya? You are not, trying to answer and you want me. You tell me every day, अरे class में बहुत active रह रहे हैं. अरे आप तो class में वो लोग ऐसा नहीं बोलो. Please participate. At least for your children's sake. LLL means I am a lifelong learner. Come on, clap for your friends. Every teacher should be a lifelong learner. Learn from what? Learn from everybody and everything. Even from a cat, even from a dog also, I want to learn. If a learner is inside you, my dear friends, one thing I want to tell you. In every student, there lives a Hanuman. In every student, there lives a Hanuman. But what is required is, a Hanuman with unlimited hidden potentialities. Then what is required? To bring them out, to bring those potentialities out. What is required? Huh? Come on. Every student is a Hanuman. untapped potentiality hidden. The student doesn't know what he can become. What he can become. So what we require is Jambavans, Jambavans. Every teacher should be a Jambavan. What did Jambavan do? You know that? Amen? You don't know what Jambavan did? See? Sir, you know, sir, what Jambavan did? No, you don't know.
Yeah, he told what Hanuman can do.
Hanuman, when all those Vanaras, Sugrivas and those people, they knew that Sita was taken, abducted Ravana to Lanka, but there is a big ocean to cross, how to find? So everybody said, I can only fly to some extent. Somebody said, I can fly to Lanka but cannot come back. Like that, people were expressing their limitation. And Jambavan was looking. Hanuman was sitting there on a rock, head bent, and deeply immersed in thought. If he cannot find Sitamma, Sugriva cannot forgive us, Rama cannot live, kya karna? So he was thinking. That Jambavan went and said, Hanuman, what are you doing? You know who you are, what you are. And then he was saying, Hanuman, even as a child, you went and you were about to, swallow the sun. You get Sahasrayo Janaparabhanu, Lilyo Tahi Madhurapala Janu. You are thinking the sun is a Madhura Phala and you are about to eat. Are you such a great man? And when Indra, through his Vajrayudha, you fell down. But your father, who is Hanuman's father? Vayudeva. He became very angry and he just made everything stand still. Then all the devatas came and they showered boons on Hanuman. Indra said, let my Vajrayudha not work on Hanuman. Vanara, Varunadeva said, let no water can do no damage. Let water do no damage. Agnideva said, no fire will burn. Like that. But Hanuman doesn't know all those things. He forgot everything because of some curse, Then it was Jambavan who made Hanuman, realize his worth and his potentiality. Then Hanuman said, and this. Every student needs to be, my dear friends, a teacher can kill or revive a student. Words can kill people. Do you know? Words can kill people. Can you give me one instance where the moment a person said something, that fellow died? Do you remember that instance? The moment a fellow said something, the other fellow died. Fell flat on the ground. Where? Which cinema? You don't see cinemas? See? He said, what did he say? Ashwadama Hataha Kunjara, he said. Where? Do my Tamil friends know about Mahabharata? Mahabharata. Ashwadama Hataha Kunjara. Dharmaraja said, Ashwadama mar gaya. Not real Ashwadama. It's Kunjara. Kunjara means? Elephant. So the moment Dronacharya heard that, he died. So a teacher can, make or mar a student. So many teachers will say, not here, you may be engineering college lecturers, that's why you cannot say those things. But what you hey, you are not good at maths. You will fail in maths. Student, anybody who listens to a thing again and again and says that again and again, that will manifest in his life. Many times teachers say, you are not good, you will fail in maths, you will become a roadside Romeo. So parents say, you are weak in maths. In our Khandan, Khandan means our Vamsha, I was also not good at maths. My father also was not good at maths. You cannot. Then student, in our Vamsha, maths is not. So teacher say, why have you failed in maths? Sir, my father said, maths is not for us, sir. He will say, because people, they believe in a thing that is repeatedly said. That's why, we should never say a negative thing. Yes, you can do wonder. And also make it a point, my dear friends, not to criticize in public, but appreciate in public. And also, if you take your this calling, this sacred job as a teacher to your heart, talk least 1 or 2 students every day. Go one extra mile, friend. Go one extra mile. Give, my dear friend, this is the principle that we learn in iFocus. Give more than what you get. Give more than what you get. You be a giver. You know the success story of a great sweet shop owner in Andhra Pradesh, Hyderabad, G. Pullarity. Have you heard his name? You don't know? G. Pullarity. So what sweets you eat here? Which sweets are very popular in Tamil Nadu? In Andhra Pradesh, in both the Telugu states, G. Pullarity sweets are very famous. In America, they wait for those sweets. G. Pullarity. He was after all a street side vendor. But he believed in one theory. What was the theory? Let me give more than what I get. And even now, even today, if you buy a quarter kg of sweets from BG Pullarity, you will get 300 grams. That's why as a teacher, many teachers, you know, I am a teacher from 10 to 5 or 10 to 4. Afterwards, I am a husband. But a teacher's job is not a, 4 to 5 job or a 10 to 5 job, sir. You are a round the clock, you are a teacher. Even that's why, give. What was I telling? Why did I tell this point? Always give more than what you get, I said, So go extra mile. Teach something every day. Make your job interesting. There are some people who take pride in calling themselves, I am a duty-minded teacher. How many of you are duty-minded teacher, friends? Duty-minded teachers. Duty-minded teacher. Are you a duty-minded teacher, madam? Are you a duty-minded teacher? Very good. Congrats. Amma, are you a duty-minded teacher? No. In front of the head of the department, how can I call myself a duty-minded teacher? No. Many people take pride in calling themselves, I am a duty-minded teacher. Oh, my husband is a very duty-minded dude. I say it is an insult to call anyone, to introduce anyone as a duty-minded lecturer or professor. It's an insult. How can it be an insult? How can it be an insult, my friends?
So it's not a duty.
Huh?
It's not a duty. It's a service.
Duty is something that is done because of the head of the department, let us say, or because of the dean. Duty is always painful. Suppose I tell you, sir, maths sir, I think you have your children in high school, suppose, or a married daughter is there. Tomorrow you say, Amma, it was my duty to educate you, and it was my duty to perform your marriage. If you say like that, will she feel happy? Daddy, just because you consider it as your duty, you performed my marriage. Just because you thought it was a duty, she will die immediately if you say like that. Then, what is lacking in that word? Duty is something that is done out of force, out of compulsion. Then what should we say? My husband is a what? My husband is not duty-minded. Duty-minded. There is no equivalent in English for Sanskrit word dharma. Dharma is duty performed with love. Duty performed. So that is our dharma. So a father can say, Amma, it is my dharma. It's a positive word. So our dharma is to inspire our students, to ignite. And we can ignite not by merely by our words, but by our being, our character, our being. And one thing I was talking about, mad. Before that I said LLL. So learner. Always be it. Let us be learners. Let us be learners. See friends, it is only given to human beings that this boon. What is that? Even if there is a single breath in you, even if there is a single breath left in you, you can learn and you will grow. Even last day, last hour, last minute also, one breath only is left. You are going to die. But I can learn and I can grow. That's why Socrates, we said, Socrates, he was put in the jail. Next day, he was going to be administered poison and put to death. The jailer came and said, Socrates, what's your last wish? Who asked him? Who asked him? That man about his last wish. Who asked him? The jailer came. Jailer asked. Then Socrates said, my last wish? Okay. My last wish. Okay. You take this. The punishment given to me, you take this. And he didn't say like that. Last wish. He said, I can see a beggar playing live through the window. Please bring him to me. Why? I want to learn to play the lyre. Are you crazy or what? Are you mad or what? Why did he say that? Why did the jailer say that? I didn't ask you, madam. Students should not answer. Only. Okay. Why did he say that, madam? Are you mad or what? Why? Huh? Why did he say, are you mad? You are going to die tomorrow and you want to learn. What will you do? No, the excellent answer Socrates gave. Said, I want to learn to play the lyre so that I can die a better man tomorrow. So that I can die a better man. That's why, my dear friends, every today can be better than my yesterday. My every tomorrow can be better than my today. This morning I woke up and this evening I am going to bed, am I the same person or have I become better and better? That should be the teacher's purpose every day. It's a mission to grow. I am a lifelong learner. And one thing, my dear friends, the best property that you give to your children, your own children, is they look at you. Yes, my father is a lifelong learner. I should learn from my mother. That is the best legacy that you can, not these, the millions of rupees. That's why I said, what is the purpose? I said, a made man. What does a made mean? Every teacher has a made means make a difference. My mission is to make a difference every day. My every class should make a difference. Make a positive. No, in one class I was saying, you can be a mad teacher. You can be a mad parent. You can be a mad citizen. iFocus has a movement. What is the movement? Power citizen movement. That is our daily pledge and prayer. What movement? Power citizen movement. Who is the most powerful man in this country? The citizen. Unfortunately, those fellows have become powerful. They say, these days, in the WhatsApp you see, I am a Congress leader, that fellow says. Congress leader, I am a Congress leader. Ambedkar never considered himself as a leader. Gandhiji never considered himself. They said they considered that as a service. They are the first servants. Our Prime Minister says, I am the first servant. Our Chief Minister says, I am the first servant of the state. So unfortunately, but make a difference. Every class should make a difference. And one day I was in a class, I was saying in a big class, yes, you can become mad friends also. Making a difference. One fellow stood up. Sir, yes sir, your definition suits me well, sir. I am really a mad friend. Oh, really? Yes sir. These are my friends, sir. 4 people. I am a mad friend. I made a difference. Oh, be seated. Sit down. I asked another bar. Is he right? Yes sir, he is right. In what way is right? Sir, before he entered into our lives were dull and lifeless and drab, sir. Once he entered, it is kshanam utkantha. In Telugu we say, that is, every moment is filled with excitement. Wow, in what way? In what way has he brought, So sir, before he entered our lives, we had not known what is meant by smoking or what is meant by bunking class and going to movies. So is it that kind of change we want to bring? Positive change, positive change. My dear friends, you are very present, if you are there, with your friends somewhere, you spend half an hour in a house or somewhere, your presence should make a change. You can bring a change, make a difference by first of all making a difference to yourself. Then only you can make by adding value to the people. So you went to a place and you left it. That place should be better. That place should be better. Their thinking should be better. You went to a place and you know that road, when you walk along the road should be better. You talk to people. The people, your every word should add value to the people, to your students. So, how can you add value to them? By continuously adding value to yourself. So, friends, that's why, I said, talk to at least 2-3 students personally and be their Jambavan and instill confidence into them. People will remember you for life. Yes, sir, my chemistry professor used to, and till that day I was very diffident, lack of confidence I had. I was not feeling, but that sir talked to me one day for 10 minutes. From that day, and many people have those incidents. Even as in you, sir, taking the that mechanical engineering, and in you taking that particular subject, there must have been a great teacher. So let us be those kind of teachers, and also let us be happy, because happy teachers only can create happiness. Let us be happy, and let us be an inspiring teacher for their lives, And one more thing, friend. Just 1 minute. Let us wind up. Just, is there any important point that I really wanted to share with you? And yes, we are all honeybees, we say. Honeybee, even the things that I shared with you are also not mine. I was a honeybee. What does honeybee do? It goes from plant to plant, flower to flower, and collects nectar and then transforms it into honey and shares it with the world. So there are, it seems, 2 kinds of bees. One is honeybee, the second is housefly. So what does the honeybee do? I said, it will cross many hundreds of plants and go to that one flower, and it will very delicately, without even putting its weight on the flower, without damaging, it will smoothly, sweetly collect that nectar and transform. It doesn't drink, it's not for its own use. Society is give back, right? And there is another kind, housefly. What does it do? It will not stop anywhere. Beautiful flowers it will not touch. It will go in such a dirty spot and enjoy there. There are people of two categories. Those who are flies and those who are honeybees. The flies they always finding a person negative things. When I see a person, negative thing, always tell him. But there are honeybees. Every one of us should be honeybee. That is, search for a good quality. That's so that our students will also emulate us. We never ever should. iFocus we say is a positive mafia. We call positive mafia means in iFocus we are all members of iFocus. There is no age limit, and people who join iFocus, life will change 100-fold. So there not one negative criticism. No, that man's life, Sir Abdul Kalam's life. These 2 words were not there. Complain and against. He never complained against anyone in his life. And this word against, he was not against this religion, that religion, this party. Because he was such an inclusive person. An inclusive person sees everything within himself. So he cannot say, this is not mine, that is not mine. That's why, for every teacher, this Abdul Kalam Garu, he's a Tamilian, for you. He is nearer to you than to me. So he is a Prathasmarniya, worthy to remember every day, especially a teacher. The moment we remember, our mind and heart will be filled with positive energy. So that's why, for us, no need for any other God. No need to think about any other God. Just Abdul Kalam Garu is enough for us, friends. Okay? Now, yes, friends. Right. One thing is, it's very important. I was talking about self-identity. We don't know whether we'll meet again, and that's why I want to give one or two beautiful points. Generally, maths teacher again. Okay? Generally, maths teacher, he writes on the blackboard, and by the time the class ends, his pants and shirts and, all these things will be filled with what? Chalk. Okay? But please remember, what is your identity? That chalk with which you write is not a lifeless chalk. It is the pen of destiny that will change people's destiny, And also, this dust of chalk is not dust. It is, my dear friends, it is Shiva's vibhuti. We can consider like that. Every master, every teacher is a Shiva, and the piece of dust, that is vibhuti. And one final point, very important point, madam sir. For you, I want to tell madam sir. A teacher, before that I'll tell this example. I was traveling by train for 100 kilometers, and at the moment our lady teachers, lecturers, they would enter the train, they would take out from their bags, they would take out, and they start reciting. What are they? Lakshmi Sahasranama, Vishnu Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama, Anjaneya Ashtotra. They would read, recite. And after the train would reach a certain point, they will then put them and then take out the lunch boxes. I would say, Amma, how innocent and naive you are. It's a very serious thing I am sharing with you. Do you need to recite these things? Every word that you speak to your students is a Sahasranama of the highest kind. Every word that is a mantra. Teachers don't say simple waste things. Because why mantra? We have no selfishness. Our only aim is to transform the boy. So what I want to say, teachers need not perform any pujas. Please remember, my dear friends, we have some women friends in those days. They used to feel guilty. Sravana Masamo, but no work. No chance to perform Varalakshmi Puja, this or that. The woman would go home by 7:30, 8 o'clock. She would get down the train and go home. The neighboring lady would come. Vadana, go to sister-in-law, Bhabhi, take this prasada. Oh, what prasada? Varalakshmi Puja I perform. Bhabhi, when do you perform? When will you perform Varalakshmi Puja? What Varalakshmi Puja? Ma, mera jindagi barbaad ho gaya. Subah mein 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock I wake up and go to that place and come, your brother, all those things, have to wash those vessels and... But once I told him the real meaning of being a teacher, she would say, oh, Varalakshmi Puja, you perform? I don't need to perform any Varalakshmi Puja because every day, every hour I perform noblest, highest kinds of worship. Why do I? But are you convinced that what you are doing is better than, nobler than any of those yajnas or homas? Are you convinced of that? Unless you are convinced, what you do is waste. And also, then you can say, if you are really not an astika, but an astika, studying here, working here, definitely I think you are all astikas only. So then, after completing your class, when coming out, you just, think about your Ishtadeva or Guru and can think, oh God, oh Guru, I have done my best. I have given my best. That's all. My dear friends, don't think you have given anything. Not you have given. The moment you think, I have to give, then God will not help you. So it's all, there are some teachers, who go to the class for 1 minute, they first of all, in their minds, they express, thank you. Students, and they express, love, I love you. Don't say outside. If you say outside, I love you, you will be in jail. You put in jail. Inside, I love you. I thank you for giving me this great opportunity. No? And class, quality changes. God is Saraswati will speak through you if you say like that. But the moment you say, I have to perform, the performance stress will be there and you will fail. That's it. So surrender, my dear friend. Surrender to the great gods. Okay? Right. 1 minute I'm closing. And one more thing, especially for our teachers. There used to be a teacher, a lady teacher, who used to dress simple, elegant cotton sarees. Only one simple small gold chain. We would ask her, Madam, always you come such simple dress, without any ostentatiousness. Why do you do that generally? She said, sir, students don't change by what I speak, but they observe my dressing and my manners. So if, can you think about one lady who always dresses in such elegant but simple manner? Who is that? Huh? Did you see her? Then how can there is one who is alive? The best lady.
Nirmala Sitaraman.
Huh?
Nirmala Sitaraman.
Okay, I have not observed her dress, but there is one more. Come on, my friends. No. Live, now, alive. That Infosys, see, think about her. For men, Abdul Kalam. See, always her dresses are so simple. Not that she cannot afford. She can afford. But choice, consciously choose. Don't be ostentatious. Suppose you every day, our girls are so curious and they know, oh madam, every Friday she wears this, they count what dresses you wear, how many chains you have. That's why, be a role model to our children, my dear friends, okay? Right, now, okay. And a teacher should be proactive. Proactive means what? These days, most of our teachers say, what is proactive? Proactive means not a passive one. Hey, these fellows, they don't learn, sir. They don't learn, they're waste, their parents are not interested. They are 90% of teachers are like that. Because we don't have any hope, that is blasphemy. Daiva Dushana. But a proactive teacher, what does he do? What can I do? How can I help? That's all. That is the only mantra. He will not say, no, they are waste. No. I will do my best. I will change. So be a proactive teacher. Take responsibility. Take lead and try your best. How can I help? That is the only mantra. Respond. Respond to the situation. Don't react. What is the difference between reaction and response? Reaction comes from head. Response comes from heart. Reaction comes from ego. I, that lower, your lower energy. I, that reaction. Response, always is positive. It comes from love. The mantra of response is, how can I help? If a student comes, sir, no, this I have got a doubt, sir. Doubts you have plenty. Go and study. Don't come to me. First you do your, no, that's reaction. Okay, how can I help? If you believe in this philosophy, in this mantra, your life will be blessed. Your children will be better placed, my dear friends. Not for those people's sake. You believe this philosophy and follow, your life will be different. Blessed by God. What can I do? How can I never utter a single negative word about your students, even to your wife or your family members also? They are the ones for whose sake you got your job. Because of it. That's why, be proactive. Always have this mantra. How can I help you? How can I take responsibility? Responsibility means your ability to respond. Suppose your husband is somewhere in other country. He has got a headache. Oh, I am suffering from headache. Your daughter is in America. I have, Nana, daddy, I have headache. Can you fly there immediately and do anything for her headache? Can you do that? No. But say, at least, hey, you do this, Nana, you do this, beta, you do this, beta. That is taking responsibility. Try to help her out. A person who takes responsibility, he will reach. Who is the person who takes responsibility of the whole universe? God. See, that's why, one person who takes responsibility, he has the power. The father has the power because he takes the responsibility. The prime minister has the power because he takes the responsibility of the whole country. So let us learn to take responsibility and help. How can I help? How can I help? If you have that mantra, the whole thing. Even if a dog is suffering, how can I help? That is the energy of a Krishna. We are closing. Just half minute we are closing. That is the energy of Lord Krishna or Jesus or a Buddha. If a Krishna sits under a tree or a Buddha sits under a tree, the tree, it seems, showers unseasonal flowers. If a Buddha sits under a tree, that positive energy, the tree showers, she's so happy, the tree. If our women, they stand, or ladies, your wife or your daughter or your sister stands under a tree or sits under a tree, the tree is so happy with that feminine energy and flowers or showers from. If we stand under a tree, it will die for the next decade, it will not, you will blossom flowers also. That is the energy, male energy. Because male energy always, what can I get? What can I get? Women, how can I help? That is the difference, By birth only we are handicapped also, my dear friends. So I am so happy that you all participated very well. Nice. So remember this, you don't want quantity but quality. Thank you very much. If you have got any, anything you want to say about this or any suggestions to improve my performance, you can take down my number, all of you, so that we can continue to communicate. Also, my number is 98 669 67269. 98 669 67269. Okay. I have come from on behalf of iFocus. Please encourage your students to join iFocus so that it can take responsibility for their career also, for startups also. Lives are getting transformed by joining. Even I joined in iFocus in 2020 during pandemic period. That's why this energy I got from iFocus. In fact, this inspiration to be of some use to you. Actually, yesterday I had to go to Hyderabad. We would have, that was our schedule. Plan, but we changed it so that we would meet you. So please welcome to communicate or text me or call me anytime. So anybody who wants to say anything or any doubt, you are welcome to express your views or doubt. Any criticism also, or some of the opinions that I express to you may not agree with me. Definitely there may be. You are welcome to also comment. Okay? And also it is almost 4:40. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.